Alright, I need to just stream. Plus there's some settings I need to test. Anyway, let's do a mic check as soon as Twitch fucking updates and tells me that I'm actually streaming. Test. That sounds right. Alright, so I've been working, trying to do my part in the big CG, both of them, the combat and the resource transport. Made, shit, I don't know how much, I'll have to check. When I started participating in the CGs, I think I was at about $1 billion, maybe $1.5 billion, $1.05 billion, something like that. Let's see. We love to crash, and it shows. Delta. That was for Twitch and YouTube when I export the video. All right, let's do a check here. See how much cash. Like I said, I think I started out about $1.05 billion approximately when I started participating in the CGs, and I just did the transport in the beginning until the combat one. I don't think it was available immediately. Fuck sakes. Come on, FDev. Your fucking servers have been shit lately. Like, not bringing shit up, crashing with Blackadder fucking error codes. Okay, yeah. So I made about $3.5 billion so far off, and that doesn't even count. Let's see. Let's go check and see if I'm still. Yeah. Okay, so that doesn't even count the bonus that you get at the end for being where I'm at, 25%. That's $275 million, and I've got 91.5K delivered, and I'm gonna keep doing that for a little bit here, and then I'll probably go do some combat first because am I still in the 25%? Yeah, and then 180 million for that. We climbed up quick. When I started, we hadn't even reached tier 1. And I've contributed about 41.2 mil in combat bonds. I like the combat better. It's more fun, less boring, but it doesn't pay near as well. I mean, I might come back with 8 to 10 million after quite a bit out there, whereas a quarter of that time I can jump, grab fucking CMM components, bring them back, and profit 55 to 60 mil. So it's much more lucrative to do the transport. But since I'm in the 25% on both, so I'll get all the bonuses and shit and all the extra pieces and all that jazz. I think I feel like doing some combat. Let's make sure I don't have any commodities still in my fucking hold. Nope. Okay. Do a double check over here. Nope. And then we'll switch. Make sure I have limpets to collect things if I feel like collecting, and make sure I have my bro set to active. Okay. Do any basic maintenance. I always run through everything. Okay. That's good. And then let's get the hell out of here. I really do love my cutter. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hate the fact that I'm off to the side, kinda. Like, I prefer to be dead center, but it is what it is. I still love this ship. I love it for combat. I was gonna buy another one and outfit it for transport, but then the Panther Clipper came out, and I was like, oh yeah. So I've got the Panther Clipper set up to kind of be my larger mining ship. I've got a Corvette that I use for mining normally. Has good defense and offensive weapons. I never have a problem. And I set up the Clipper the same way, but because it has better cargo, I mean, I can do a decent amount more mining, as well as still have weapons for defense and dealing with the AI that always wants to drop in if you log off and log back in, or when you drop into a freaking asteroid belt. But right now it's just equipped for mostly transport, so I get like 1168. That's what I can transport as my cargo capacity until I put the mining components back in, the collector, the prospector, and all that. And it's really a nice ship. I took it out and tested it in combat in one of the other videos, I think, just to see how it hold up to dealing with the basic AI dropping in on me when I'm trying to mine. And it's pretty good. So, I mean, it'll do the job. It'll protect my ship and my cargo, so it's fine. Let's make sure. Find the closest hazardous. Boom. For exploration, it's the Mandalay. For mining, it's the Corvette or the bigger capacity Panther Clipper. For transport, it's the Panther Clipper. I cannot wait till that new mining ship comes out, though. I forget the name of it, but Type 11 or something. But yeah, it looks like it'll be worth the... I'll try to purchase that from the store as soon as it comes out. Throw some more money at FDev so maybe they can keep making their shit better and add more stuff to the game. I'm a fan of them making the game that I like better and keeping the server and the lights on. Servers and lights, I would assume. Alright, let's get prepared. Make sure combat mode. So all I have to do is drop in, deploy hard points, freaking deploy fighter with my employee, and then start scanning ships. Okay, we got our limpets. Making sure we're good. Let's do this. Let's make it happen with the Cap'n. I ain't talking about Cap'n Crunch either. And I know some people don't like the cutter for combat. Some people prefer the smaller ships. Some people prefer the bigger ships. I liked the Corvette until I unlocked the cutter with the rank, and then I really have constantly been combat with the cutter. I like it. I mean, you got to do some circling sometimes. You got to flip it around, turn flight assist off, do whatever to stay on target at times. But for the most part, if you stack shield boosters or whatever, I haven't run into anything, or even groups of things, Anacondas, whatever, that I really had an issue with. Bought, PvE wise, so I'm a fan of the cutter. Plus, it is a badass looking. I just love the look of it. It's like the Mandalay. the Mandalay, the Cutter, and now the Panther Clipper looks good, and the Type 11 looks badass. It kind of looks like a Klingon bird of prey to me. It looks really good. That will definitely be made into a mining ship. Well, it's already a mining ship, but I will progress that way and test it out. Hopefully it will be my new, and then I might, if that's the case, I'll leave the Panther Clipper as a transport, and then I'll have the Corvette and the Type 11 as mining ships. So I'm slowing down here. You know, Elite Dangerous is missing some stuff. It really needs atmospheric life on planets, some, atmospheric planets to land on, some water, some green, some fucking trees, even before walking around the ship's interior. I think that, and some asteroids out there flying through systems that you can, scan for, find, and take samples from for science or something. It needs that kind of stuff to keep it really going. But what's going on here? Scan detected. Shit. Oh, I didn't have it set like I normally do. Alright. But it still, in my opinion, is the best game in town. Literally and figuratively for this genre. I'm sorry. Star Citizen is fun, but it's a fucking beta or something. I mean, it's just not ready, and they have a lot of stuff to do, and it's missing a lot, and it's too small. It just doesn't feel like the universe. And I like the game. I like where they were going with it or trying to, but it's just not ready. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It's just not. How long has it been in development? And they've had almost $1 billion put into it. It's just not ready for prime time. What do you? Oh, Courier. I know he's wanted. He's going to scam me, I think. Let's wake him up and let him know. Ooh. Damn, he rammed the motherfucker.
Target destroyed.
This area is clear, Commander. Standing down.
You're damn right it's clear. There's pieces of that clearness.
Scan detected.
What's up? What's up, bruh? What are we doing, bruh? 6 before dawn. Okay. I got something good in my cargo hold. I got shield stripping, and then I got this. And then I got switching to your buddy. You're shooting up my shield and shit. That's not very nice. Hey, how's it going?
Target shields offline.
Just want to do a little jousting. Oh, look at you. That's not very nice.
Under attack.
Yeah, it should be under attack. Targeting a heat sink and shit. God damn it, will you quit targeting my own ship? For fuck's sakes. I swear to God, they're getting a little ridiculous with the fucking flares, the chaff, and these fucking bots. Some of them pop it every 3 seconds, it seems like. Fucking as soon as it's down, they're popping it again. Jesus Christ.
Target shields offline.
Doing the loop-de-loop here. I did buy that, I haven't done anything with it, and I didn't buy it from the store like I did the Mandalorian Panther Clipper. I wasn't really that excited about it, but that other ship, what the hell's the name of it? I get the name of it now. Oh, look at you.
Shields offline.
Hit me, motherfucker.
Target destroyed.
Good job, Commander. No more threats in this sector.
Yeah, I know. What's that other ship? What the I can't, fuck. I can't remember the name of that other new ship that came out recently. I think it's recently. Sleek looking. They say it's a good combat ship, but I bought it because I like the look of it. I haven't done anything with it. At some point, I'll probably outfit it and engineer it, and test it out as a more maneuverable, smaller, medium-sized combat ship, but what's my shield? 85%. Well, I'm not going to pop a shield bank for that. I'll just have to take the pip out of the engine and keep 3 in system and 3 in weapons. Let's go say hello. Look at you. Already popping fucking chaff and shit. Holy. Switch targets. We won't get target obsessed. Oh shit. What's this? Courier? Yeah. I may have to pop a fucking shield cell bank. I should have let my shit charge up a little bit more. Alright, so we're gonna switch to this guy.
Target shields
See if I can get a lock on him. I swear to God, they pop chaff every fucking 5 seconds. It's kind of annoying.
under attack. Target shields shields offline.
Whoops. Wrong button.
Frameshift charge detected.
Oh,
Target is trying to escape, Commander.
yeah, no. Nope.
Target destroyed.
Don't see any more hostiles. That must be it, Commander.
That must be it. See what else we can find. Get like 5 or 10 million to take back and add to the contribution, and then I'll go transport or something. Ooh, I hope he's a woman. Yeah. Oh shit, he's way out there. Jesus.
Under attack.
I see that.
Target shields offline.
Target's light.
Scan detected. Scan detected.
That didn't.
Scan detected. Under attack. Target destroyed.
Alright, I gotta stop and let these shields
Mission objective detected.
regen. Before don't pay attention, and then I'm down to like 50% shield. doing that. Let's do a check. Okay. I like to keep checking and make sure I'm still in the top 25% of each one. That's the combat one. Because it can change based upon how many people are doing it. And there's the transport one. So, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm trying to get that money. Like I said, I made like $3.5 billion, I think, so far. Off of the transport and the combat, and that doesn't even count the modules that you get from it as well, which I like. That's pretty nice, as well as the bonus, the money that you get at the end. I'm up right now. I would get it like a $500 million, 400 plus million when it's all said and done, on top of what I get from actually transporting and the bonds I turn in. That's pretty nice. I'm quite content with that. I made a shit ton of cash. I mean, a lot of people get out here and some of them have made a lot more than I have. I guarantee it. But I'm content with I'm content with how much I've made. I started off with about 1 billion. I'm up to like 4.5 or some shit. I mean, it's pretty good. It's good money. It's hard for me to want to go do anything else. I like mining, but it gets boring. I like combat, but you're not making the cash, that you're making for this. That you'd be making the CG just going out and killing shit. So, I mean, why not kill shit for the CG and why not transport stuff? That's good money. Great money.
Target shields online.
So I can't break away from this. I can't bring myself to do anything else. So all I've been doing is transporting and CMM components and combat. Just trying to stay up in the top 25% of each one to get the extra modules and all the cash. I wish I knew when the Type 11 was supposed to be dropped. I really need to get my shields up. I want to go down and get into combat, but I gotta let these shields get up. I mean, I could pop a shield cell, but I'd rather not do that and fry modules as I do it, because I don't carry heat sinks. We'll start moseying slowly down that direction there. If I can get at least to 92, 93%, I'd be all right jumping into combat again. I mean, but being honest, once I get down there, I don't care what I'm at. I'm shooting at something. All right, I'm bored. It's time to get into combat. I might just leave all pips to Sis for now and 2 in the WEP and just have to deal with the weapons going dry faster to ensure I'm keeping up with the shield regen and not letting them get too low. Like I said, Elite Dangerous isn't perfect. We need atmospheric planets. We need science like asteroids and fucking comets that come through the systems that you can scan and find and rendezvous with and collect science off of, scanning them or whatever. We need shit like that, even before walking around your ship. We need stuff like that. But it is the best game, as I said, literally and figuratively in town for this kind of genre. I mean, Star Citizen it isn't ready. when it will be ready, if ever, I couldn't tell you. But this is the pretty much the only show in town that's considered a completed, finished product. And I really do like this game. I played it since the very, very beginning. If there was a beta, I played the fucking thing. Yeah, no shit.
Target destroyed.
Alright. Is there anything out here worth collecting? I wish the stuff the materials and such didn't disappear so damn quickly. Sometimes they're just too fast. I can't get to them. Where's that at? Shit,
Cannot
that's.
comply.
I'm not trying to frame shift drive. I'm trying to bring up the damn thing. That's way out there. Let's see if we can get to it before it. What else is there? I'm full on all that, so forget. Alright, we're good. Let's find something else to shoot at. He's probably wanted. I know he's not out here. Oh shit, he is clean. There's a victim. %, back shield, so should be good.
Scan detected.
Jesus.
Scan detected. Target
So that takes care of that. I decided to. I tried to avoid him. I don't like ramming. Hey, were you just scanning me?
Scan detected.
Nope. Wasn't you either. John Morgan is somewhere around me scanning. Probably this guy up here. Ooh, an anaconda. Please be wanted. Oh yeah. Is he in a party of 2? Or does he have a, need to get those damn shields down.
Target shield is offline.
Let my shit recharge. He might carry something good.
Target destroyed.
We'll stop here and put out some collectors. Just in case.
Scan detected.
Oh yeah, we're getting some stuff.
Scan detected.
Guess that's it. Were they in a wing of 4 or 3 or some shit? Yeah. Alright. What's this guy? Oh.
Target shields target destroyed.
Oh, that was a big bounty. Holy shit. See if there's anything worth picking up. Okay. So that one's circling me. So I know there's no point in putting any more out because he's not detecting anything to pick up. What's going on over here? Are you guys grabbing stuff or what? Better close the gap a little bit. That one that I had just circling me will go out and grab that. I guess the other one got out of range, so he got deactivated. Whatever works, I guess.
Scan detected.
I'm gonna go back to 3 and 3 on the system and weapons, so I can have a little more firepower for a longer time. I hate it when the multi-cannons are off like that. 2 in one, 77 in the other. It's really because you put different engineering on them. It changes the shit at times. It's kind of annoying. All right, let's find something to shoot. Cara Jones wants to be shot. She just told me. Shit, she's way out there. Maybe she doesn't want to be shot as badly as I thought. Holy shit, there's a lot of ships over here. Fuck it, we'll go. Wow, that's weird. Did they change the... it seemed they must have changed it or something.
try and get them back online.
Alright.
50% of the whole left, Commander.
Yeah. Alright.
I can't hold out much longer,
No,
Commander.
no, I
need
know.
backup.
I'm working on it, bro.
Didn't stand a chance, Commander.
I'm working on it, bro.
Fighter assembly initiated.
Ooh, he's probably one or two, and I'm tied up with these. Jesus.
Target shield.
Don't get in my way, dude. Fuck, move. Oh my god. Come on. Alright, we're gonna have to. Here we go.
Under attack.
Can you quit popping fucking. Alright, here's what we're gonna do.
Fighter assembly complete.
Affirmative, Commander. Establishing fighter link.
Ooh, we're getting down to 70%.
Link established. Awaiting instructions.
Target destroyed.
Taking damage. Request assistance.
I'm
Not sure if I can sustain
I'm
any
doing
more
it, bro.
damage, Commander.
doing it.
Fighter is down, Commander.
Oh, really? Jesus.
Fighter assembly initiated. Target shields offline. Under attack. Fighter assembly complete.
Okay, Commander. I'm opening up the fighter bay now. Fighter is forward.
Don't tell me about it. Just be about it. Get out there and start shooting.
Target destroyed.
Shield generator is down. Diverting power to system.
Scan detected.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Target shields offline. Under attack. Scan detected.
Target's life almost offline.
Scan detected.
All right, we got to get these shields up again.
Target
Ooh,
destroyed.
that's
Good
nice,
job,
man.
Commander. No more threats in this
We're
sector.
going ahead and pop one of those.
Warning. Temperature critical. Warning. Taking heat damage.
See what damage I've done. We're good, I guess. Let my shields recharge for a few minutes before I get crazy with it. Maybe I'll go back and turn in. What do I have? Get a little bit more. Couple more. A couple of those were over 1 million. That's pretty nice. I mean, even 200 plus K or 200K plus, whatever, is nice, but I had a few of those over 1 million. I wonder what my
Scan detected.
where the hell is it? Oh wait, I bet it's over here. Yeah, I'm trying to get that frickin' elite rank for combat. I've been working on that for years, I think. It's kind of ridiculous at this point. Jesus, so every time I see a big ship like an Anaconda or whatever, I try to go after them and hope that I also find elite ships. Ah, shit. Whatever. I'm sick of doing nothing.
Scan detected.
Damn it. Every time I engage these small fries, I see a big damage out there.
Target destroyed. Target shields offline.
I know, where the hell was that? Oh, was that an Anaconda? Need to find that guy. Where the hell did he go? Hello, Miss Lucy. Are you wanted? Oh, yeah. Popping shaft, got a D-target.
Target shields offline. Under attack.
Ooh. Dude. Come on, bruh. Yeah. I wish the convergence was a little better on the, having to hit him with one or the other when he pops those chaps. But he is about...
Target destroyed.
Alright. I definitely need to go back and turn in.
Scan detected.
Copy that. Plotting route for fighter recovery.
Yeah, that's good.
We've got the fighter back in the bay, Commander.
Warning. Temperature critical.
So you got promoted to deadly. I just want to get elite. Just give me elite 1 in combat, so I have... Don't I have elite and everything then? Well, pioneer in that, deadly in that. I need elite. It's like a lifelong ambition at this point, trying to get elite in this damn game for combat. I don't know where the best... I don't know that there's any faster way than just finding elite ships, deadly ships, big ships. That's what I've been doing for years. So, yeah, one of these days, I'll hit elite. Jesus, can we please... Am I in some gravity well? I'll go do a couple more Cargo runs, CMM composite, selling.
Kutamaya Sierra Uniform November. We look forward to receiving you at this station, Commander. Please
Make sure I contribute a little bit each day in both combat and transport or resources, whatever you want to call it. Keep my 25% level and then, you know, whatever. Play something else or figure out something else to do.
Under attack.
I know it's lazy, but I really do like the auto dock. Especially for the bigger ships like the Panther Clipper and such. This one isn't too bad, neither is the Mandalay. But the Corvette and the Panther Clipper are kind of a pain in the cojones.
Touchdown confirmed. Docking restraints engaged. Enjoy your visit, Commander.
Sometimes I've, not so much any time in the recent past, but I've actually contributed before and it not, even though I was signed up, so it's the wrong one. Make sure that went up. Yeah, I think I was at like 40, 39 or 41 or something, so. Tier 3. How long is left on this? August 7th is when it started for 2 weeks. So I'll have to definitely stay on top of this one. I think the other one ends sooner. No. I guess that's alright. As long as I stay in the top 25%, I'm okay. I'm going to try to make some money with some transport now. I shouldn't even bought those. Just sell them. It always hangs there and does that because this thing doesn't have collector limits, but it has the storage, so it'll let me transfer to it with the collector limits from the other one, but then it hangs here when I try to sell them until I back out, and then it tells me there's no limit controllers. Then I have to go over here and make sure that it sold them off. So yeah, we're good. So I contributed more combat bonds, and now I'm going to go contribute more CMM composites, and then make some cash. I like the cash. Yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes to make an easy 55 to 60 mil profit. Don't you worry about that. Wait till I get closer so I can tell where it's at on the freaking planet. So it's going to be up here. Coming in too steep. I do that occasionally and I can't get the nose down without killing the ride, and I have to jump back out or boost repeatedly. That slows down the money grind. There we go.
Orbital flight engaged.
I think that's about where I want it. Come on. This planet kind of looks cool when you're down on it. You get like a red glow as you're down on the actual planet in the atmosphere. It looks pretty decent. I really wish there were more atmospheric planets, green, some wildlife, some alien life, something. Like I said, some comets or asteroids to be able to rendezvous with and scan, maybe land on, get science from. Things like that would really add to this game. And I like the idea of being able to walk around your ship, but I really think the whole science of asteroids and comets, as well as meteorites or whatever, as well as planets with some life, some green, like Earth even. Jesus Christ, we should be able to at least land on Earth and go into some giant Earth's freaking station or something. I think that's way more important than walking around in your ship. But that's just me. I'm sure there's plenty of people. I mean, I would love to be able to walk around my ships, don't get me wrong. But it's kind of a small ad, in my opinion, compared to... Tell you what they need to do. Well, I'll finish my sentence. Compared to planets and asteroids, you know, scanning and such. What they really need to do is do something about the VR on foot. It is atrocious. It is horrible. It really kills the. You got the VR headset on. You're flying, which I don't have it on right now, but you know, you're flying around. You're looking around your ship. You're in combat. You're landing on the planet. You're in your SRV in VR, and as soon as you get out on foot, it's just a giant screen with a gray background. It's horrible. God, it just kills the whole thing. It's really bad.
Contact. Ship secured.
This is how I made most of the money that I made, the $3.5 billion or whatever it is, maybe more by now, is just this. And I filled up the carrier once with like 20K plus and brought it back of CMM. Actually, it might have been platinum that I filled up the carrier with. I can't remember. I think it was platinum. And then I started off with steel because it's like it's platinum titanium. So it's like CMM, then titanium, and then steel, and then platinum, or whatever the hell the other one was. Aluminum, I'm sorry. Is the order of the most profit from what I remember. And I started off with doing like steel. And then I found a place where I was getting titanium. And then I was like, I'm going to go fill up titanium. I brought back a carrier. That took me a day to fill up the carrier. And then it took me a day to unload it. And then I was like, you know what? CMMs. And then I found this place that has CMM composites. And I was like, well, I guess I'll just fly back and forth. And you make like 55 to 60 mil profit per load. So, well, I do, depending on how much your cargo is, how much your cargo capacity is. But I mean, I made a lot of money off of this thing. Like I said, I can't stand to break away from it at this point because I keep making so much money. It's motivational every time you see that money go up. Makes you want to just keep doing it. The more money you have, the more money you want to make. The more money you make, the more you want to get. Just keeps going. It might be the root of all evil, but I'm okay with that. I want money. I got a carrier to feed. It's expensive with nothing. Like, I have the basics on there, and it's still $9.5 million a week. I really think that whole upkeep thing is just way too fucking expensive. It's kind of ridiculous. It's like you're penalized for. In my opinion, and I've said this from the beginning, it needs to be cut in at least half. If you've got nothing but the basics on there, I can't imagine having to spend 10 mil a week. And it's not hard to get 10 mil, but some people out there don't have the frickin' time. I mean, you got people out there that only can play a couple hours a week or a couple hours every couple days. They have shit to do, you know, like life, family, job, fucking whatever. And they can't get on here all the time. So in that case, it is a pain in the ass for them. It's really not worth the trouble. I understand that. So, you know, I've always thought that the carrier expenses for basic fucking maintenance is it's just too much. I mean, you spend all that money. These people, a lot of people, you know, they spend all that money to get the carrier, and then they have to like work a second job in this game, make sure they log in and get the. I mean, I just think it's too much. And of course, it's not too much for the people out there with like 50 billion or more, but for me, and especially for other people who don't have as much time as I have, it's kind of ridiculous.
Zorgon Peterson, Sierra Uniform, November. We've prepared a landing pad for your arrival, Commander. Welcome to our station.
I mean, I understand what they're trying to do. I know you have to have some maintenance. I get it, but if you've got the basics, or even if you buy all the stuff and you put all that money into getting the carrier, and I just feel like at that point it's like, give me a break. I mean, it shouldn't be basic, the most basic carrier with like 10 million a week. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I just think it's kind of ridiculous. Like I said, I played this game since day one. I believe I played the beta of it, if there was one, because I remember seeing this game, all the advertisements and everything. I was like, oh, that looks like it'll keep my attention for a while. And I've been through all the different things, the RNGesus for fucking rolls to try to get good modules instead of, which I also hate. I cannot stand RNG in a game. It really turns me off. That's why I'd stop playing this for a while, and then I'd come back to it, and I'd stop playing it. I cannot stand RNG. It's such a shitty system. I'm glad they fixed that.
System shut down.
If FDev had listened to its player base in the beginning, we would have gone through a lot of this crap. But they don't, at least they didn't. Maybe now they're starting to, and I'm not sure of the motivation for that. I kind of think it's because they need to make money, and they realize that not listening to your player base does not make you money. Like now when a ship comes out, because they've gone the right direction, they've taken the RNG out of engineering, they're trying to add stuff to the game, they're patching, they're putting stuff in, they're kind of listening, at least it seems like. Maybe I'm mistaken, but now since FDev has started listening to their player base, I want to buy a ship when it comes out sometimes just to support them, like the Mandalay, like the Panther Clipper 2, like I'm going to try to buy the Type 11 if I have the money at the time, just to support them so they can keep the lights on, keep the servers going. You got to support the games that you like and the devs. But at the same time, if they're not listening to the player base, why the hell would you want to support them? That's why I was really hesitant to ever buy anything from their store. I was like, I'm not fucking contributing to my own annoyances with RNG and all this other crap. I'll play your game off and on, and as it annoys me, I'll stop playing it. And then they started listening, it seemed like. For whatever their motivation is, I can't say, but they started kind of listening, it seems like. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck. You got some new ships coming out that look pretty good. I could wait and just buy it in game, but that's not going to help keep the lights on and the servers running. So if it's a really nice looking ship, it seems like it might be something I use, like the Panther Clipper. I love it. Love this ship. I love the look of it. I like it even more, just like all my ships, now that I've got different UI colors. But the Mandalay is an amazing ship, in my opinion. I think overall it is the best exploration ship. The Type 11 looks like it's going to be phenomenal. A dedicated mining ship, instead of just using the Corvette or this one. I'll end up keeping the Corvette as a mining ship as well, because it doesn't have any problem dealing with the AI in combat, but this one, which I have set up for mining when I put the collector limpets and the prospector limpet stuff back on here, it'll go strictly transport, and then I'll outfit that Type 11 obviously for mining, because that's what it's made for. And if that all works out well, I'll buy another ship from FDev and contribute to keeping the frickin' servers running. And everybody will be happy. Especially me. And that's whose happiness I'm concerned about in this game. Just saying. At least I'm honest about it. Honestly, though, the Mandalay, this thing's nice. You can set it up for mining, you can set it up for transport, even with decent weapons on here for defense and all that. It doesn't do bad in a fight. Obviously, it's not a fighter, but it definitely holds its own if you do it right, engineer the shit. And the Mandalay is a beautiful, beautiful ship, amazing for exploration. That became my favorite ship really quickly. And the Clipper, it's also a good-looking ship. I mean, I guess it's beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but I think it's a nice-looking ship aesthetically.
Orbital flight engaged.
I can never tell if I'm going too fast for the glide, so I always just kill the engine right before I hit the glide. Because there's been times that I thought for sure I was in the green down there, and yet it said too fast for atmospheric glide or whatever, and then I have to boost 50 times or jump back out and come back in at a different angle. It's kind of a pain in the cojones.
Landing authorized. Victor for approach to landing pad 1-2. Automated docking assist is now in progress.
I really like the fact that in this ship you are sitting pretty much dead center in the cockpit, which is the way it should be. And this ship reminds me of like the ship in the Aliens movie, the first one, maybe in the second one as well. But it kind of reminds me of that kind of ship. The way it's laid out, everything looks.
Touchdown. Deploying ground services. Ship released. Expedite time to exit altitude.
If you get into the habit or in the pattern of just doing the certain things, you can speed it all up, and this is a really quick way every time, back and forth. 60 million profit or so, or a little bit less or whatever. It's just a really quick way to make some money.
Objective detected.
Did that say 56? How is that 56? I normally carry 50. Oh. Yeah, just a minute ago, it said 56 was my balance. Now it says 108. So I knew I had to have more than 56. I just sold a load and I started off with 50 million. I think the CG weighs down the servers. I'll have to look back at the stream, but I'm pretty sure when I looked over there, that said 56 for balance. I knew that couldn't be right. I sold off and I started off with 50 that I normally carry with me for rebuy. There was something wrong. I've experienced quite a few things like that during CGs especially. It's like the server just gets swamped. It's the hamster on the wheel is getting tired. It reminds me, that whole movement about not letting games die. Companies get you into these games and then they're like, yeah, we're just gonna shut down the servers and shit, and you can't like keep it after you bought it to be able to play it single. I support that movement. I forget the name of it now, but I'll have to look it up here in a minute and make sure. It's not that I'm gonna help much because who watches my streams, but just in case anybody does. Like, what was it, The Crew? They shut that down. People had invested a lot of time, and the thing is the technology and the ability to make a game for people, like if they want to shut down the servers, the people can still have it, single player and client side is definitely there. It's proven that it can be done. It's not that hard to do for them. They just don't want to do it, in my opinion. So I support the hell out of that whole movement that tries to get companies to stop. Just maybe it is called Stop Killing Games or something. That sounds familiar for some reason. I think that might be the name of the movement, Stop Killing Games. Basically, all people are asking is, hey, you know what? If we invest this time, we're playing your online, make it available offline. If you're going to shut the servers down and fucking don't kill the game for the people who invest all the time and money or whatever, let us be able to play it single player at least. That's what this kind of game absolutely falls into that category. Because if tomorrow FDev decided, you know what, fuck this, we're done with this, we're going to shut this shit down, you're shit out of luck. Any ships you bought, the game itself, the entertainment value, it does have a solo mode, but it's not a real solo mode. It's a solo mode, but it's not a real single player because you still have to be connected to the servers because it all interacts. So they would have to, in my opinion, they should make it to where, if we decide we're shutting it down, we flip a switch, everybody can download or whatever they need to download. Oh, here's Pad 40 where you always hit the tower. Boom. Every time. Pad 40. It's the bane of our existence. Anyway, they should make it to where they can flip a switch. You can download what you need. Now you have the server files. Now you have the game single player. FDev can decide to shut down their servers. They don't lose. You don't lose. Everybody wins. I don't know why companies are so averse to that. Like it's almost like they're just like, no, it's ours. We're taking our sandbox toys and going home. It's just like, I don't get it. Quit shitting on your players. Companies who do that, I think you should just never buy anything from them again. Be like, you know what, go fuck yourself. If you're going to do that shit, then I'll just make sure I don't get caught in that situation again. All right, let's deposit some money in the old carrier. I just deposit it all and then go back and have an even 50 mil on me. Come on. There we go. All right. I want to get to 5 billion at least. I mean, I said that at when I was at 2. I was like, I'm going to get to 3. And then at 3, I was like, I want to get to at least 4. And then I'm like, yeah, I want to get to at least 5. But like I said, the money's so good, it's kind of hard to stop when you know this is still going for a while and there's so much more money to be made. You kick yourself in the ass later when you're like out grinding platinum or whatever, trying to make your cash, and you realize, you think about the fact that you should have just kept doing the CG and you've been making shit tons of money. That's another thing FDev does that really annoys me is if they find people are making a lot of money, let's say mining, instead of bringing the other things up, they keep nerfing the thing that makes good money and bringing it down. It's like communism and socialism in this fucking game. It's like that's it's FDev's like, no, everyone will bring you all down to an even crappy playing field. And I got news for you. I make good money mining platinum. I mean, good is kind of subjective. I think it's good money. I mine platinum at a place. I take it back. I fill up the carrier with 1,000 or 2,000, and then I jump the carrier and I sell off. And that's good money. It'll be a lot easier now that I have this with more cargo to transport to the sell position point or whatever. But in my opinion, a lot of the other stuff is horrible to try to make money. Like combat, that is just the amount of time versus how much money you get from the bonds is nowhere near as much, in my opinion, as you make mining. And mining is one of the boringest. God damn, it's so boring. I only do it because I want to fucking keep my carrier's lights on, and be able to buy crap I need to buy, modules or whatever. But it's so boring. My Corvette that I was using to mine before I was outfitting this one, it's ready to mine, it has like 320 cargo capacity with the weapons and with everything, all the prospector and all that stuff on it. And trying to fill that up at 320 because it's so fucking boring. That's why, like, this is gonna, when the other mining ship comes out, this is the Type 11. This one is gonna go just straight for cargo and transport and such. Especially cargo and transport. Once I jump the carrier to a place to sell the platinum that I mine, this thing will get it there offloaded, sold quicker than that 320 Corvette. But they really need to stop nerfing things into the ground at times. It's bring everything up. I really don't think there's balance between the different professions. Like if you want to combat to make your money versus mining, I just don't think there's balance. And maybe it's just me. I'm sure a lot of people disagree with me. I just don't think there's balance in the game for that. And I've watched them do it over the years, like, oh, we're making a lot of money doing this, and they just stomp on it, like nerf it into the ground instead of bringing it down a little bit maybe and bringing other things up to match so everybody isn't so motivated to go try to take advantage of this glitch or that glitch or the one flavor of the month freaking money-making proposition, whether it's mining that, or combat or whatever. They always want to nerf things into the ground. I really hate that about FDev. It's like they don't listen. They don't get it. Bring it up. Make the game. It's a game. It's supposed to be fun. Who gives a shit if people make a lot of money and are able to enjoy the game? Isn't that the point? Isn't that what keeps the players around? That's what would keep me around. Once they started going the right direction, I put a lot more time into this game over the past months. And I've contributed to buying ships to try to keep their lights on, keep the servers going, and support the game and the devs, and this game that I like. But, I don't know. It's like they're blind and deaf at times. It's a game, FDev. Seriously. Let people enjoy it. That's the whole point. If you, I have brought,
Flight engaged.
I am not exaggerating when I say I have introduced 10 people to this game, at least over the years. Brought them into it, tried to help them out. There was no way to give them money before carriers. Now carriers, you can kind of give them money indirectly by, like, placing things on your carrier that you're gonna, buy, or choosing to buy something for overwhelming prices, and then letting them come in and, sell it to you. So you're kind of transferring way more money than you normally could. So you have to circumvent. It's like supposed to be an online game, and you're supposed to be able to play with friends in solo or private group or whatever, but they make it such a fucking shit show to try to do it. I don't understand what their intention was. Honestly, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, if you want people to join the game and you want to get them to stay, like I said, I've brought at least 10 people in over the years, and every fucking one of them has had the same problem. There was too much of a learning curve. There wasn't much guidance in the beginning, if any. It was like they just dropped you in the fire and said, fuck it, figure it out. There was no way to help out your friends. You couldn't, you could group up with them and go out and try to help them kill shit to get bonds, but that's like, oh shit. That's like kicking yourself in the nuts, and ooh, and them kicking themselves in the nuts. That was a little close. I forgot to throttle down for auto dock. I was just flying face first into the fucking station anyway. And so everybody quit. Like, the people I brought into the game and I tried to get them into it, the learning curve, the lack of ability to help your friends, you couldn't give them fucking money. It was like FDev was like, no, your money's your money. We don't want you helping people. And I just think that's stupid. It's a game. You want people to come in. You want people to bring people in. You want those people to stay. Then make it possible to help those people. I mean, I would have gladly, even before carriers, and I gave some money to somebody when, through the carrier exchange thing, buying things up for really high price so they could quickly come and sell shit to me and make a shit ton of money. I'd gladly give a friend that I got into the game 200, 300, 400, 500 million so they could be like, boom, I'm jumping to the better shit so I can enjoy the game, so I want to stay. But FDev's like, no. I'm like, God damn, FDev, what the fuck? It's like, it's counterproductive. It doesn't make any sense. Like I said, they just didn't listen, and especially in the beginning, they had no desire to listen. It's like, and they're not going to listen to me. Who the fuck am I? And that's how they saw everybody. It seems like, And I don't understand the mentality of that. I mean, especially before the carrier, and even the carrier, it's like, why have a multiplayer game that, in order to be multiplayer and help your friends, and you have to actually circumvent their restrictions. It's like, I seriously, I'm at a loss for words about that. I just really feel like FDev shit the bed in that whole situation. Because some of those people I brought in, they would still be here if it weren't for. It wasn't even so much the learning curve. It was about, well, can you help me? And I'm like, yeah, I can go out and fight with you. I can't give you any money. You know what I mean? And I just feel like it's stupid to not be able to have a guild in the first place and not be able to be like, hey, dude, let me toss you a couple $100 million so you can, jump out of that shitty fucking Sidewinder, go buy yourself a nice ship, and then you're more motivated to want to unlock engineers. You're more motivated to want to play the game. I mean, again, maybe it's just me. I find it counterproductive and ignorant and fucking deaf to their player base. I mean, they're supposed to be fixing that. From what I understand, there's an upcoming patch to the game at some point. I think it's supposed to be the end of this month or something, if I remember correctly, that allows guilds, and I think I read or heard somewhere, I could be incorrect, that then you can also give people money that you want to help out, so they fucking succeed in the game.
Objective detected.
And I get it. People are going to be like, well, nobody could give me money in the beginning. And that's how I was. I did all this shit myself. Nobody gave me shit. But at least not in the beginning for the many years that I played, up to a while back when I quit and then came back. I mean, I had to make my own money and go out in a Sidewinder. And then my first ship was a Asp Explorer, and then from there I moved up to a Python, and then I worked on getting the Corvette, and then it was the Cutter. So yeah, I get it, but at a certain point it really doesn't matter what people had to do, because you're not going to be having anybody to play with if you can't help people, and it turns the people off because you can't help them, and you can't, I don't know. It's just it turns people away from games like this. And this game needs people. I mean, or it's gonna get shit on. It's gonna get shut down. It's just how it is. And so I don't have a problem with them. I don't think it's pay to win to put ships up there that you can buy early, because everybody at a certain point can buy those ships in game if they don't want to spend real world cash. So that's not pay to win to me. You know what I mean? Pay to win is, you can only get this awesome ship with better whatever if you give us real world money. And the people who don't, well, they're shit out of luck. That's pay to win. And I would quit this game immediately. I would shut it down. I would uninstall it, and I would tell FDev to suck the big one. But it's not pay to win to put the ships, and that's how I get it. I don't mind that process. I don't mind that system. You can, if you want to get those ship earlier than other people, pay real world money. If you don't, wait 3 months approximately from the time it comes out, go buy it with in-game money. In the meantime, people who want to pay are supporting the servers, and there's no monthly fee, so they got to get the money from somewhere, so they're supporting the servers and they're keeping the lights on. I don't have a problem with that. I don't consider that pay to win. That's, again, my perspective. People have a right to their own. And personally, I want to keep this game going. FDev has finally started heading in the right direction. A while back, even, they got rid of the RNG for engineering. They're trying to add things to make it more fun. They got CGs to make money. They're heading in the right direction. I want to keep them going that way. And you can't motivate a company or devs or whatever to keep going the right direction if you're not supporting what they're doing and you're not able to help them keep the lights on. I mean, I wouldn't want the game, if the game went to a monthly fee, I would just stop playing. So where are they going to get the money from? They got to get it from somewhere. So the ship's up there early, I'm fine with that. Again, my opinion. And our opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. I get it. A lot of them are full of shit, but I don't think that's an unreasonable thing. FDev says, hey, you want it early, pay a little money. If not, you can get it just like everybody else when we drop it in 3 months to the regular in-game purchase. I'm cool with it. They keep putting out cool ships. I'm like I said, the Mandalay and the Panther Clipper 2. I'm a fan. But look at how this tilts to the left. It does that every time it comes into the slot. It tilts to the left and then it corrects itself. It's like I don't know if it has to do with the auto dock for this ship, some bug or something, but it always wants to tilt to the left as it comes through the mail slot into the station. I've noticed that. Another boost of cash right here. I'm cool with that as well. I'm a fan of cash.
Enjoy your visit, Commander.
Yeah, I'll enjoy selling you shit. Boom. Boom. Back up to 107. Alright. I think that's good. I needed to stream anyway. Just to keep, it's a long story, but I keep stream every once in a while at least, just to keep shit going active or whatever, so there's no issues. That's good enough. Let's do a check on the. See where I'm at now. 95,148 units. 25 top 25%. I'm good with that. 47,831,000 top 25% for the combat. I'm good with that. Yeah. See, that's 180 million right there at the end when it's over. And this one is 275. So, I mean, that's 275 plus 180 million is a chunk of change at the end. So I'm content. And that's good enough for me. So, play some Elite Dangerous. I'm looking forward to this new thing where you're supposed to have guilds and be able to give people money and help people out. I'm hoping that's how it works out. That's what I've heard. Either way, 07, I'm out.